The attorney for the suspect in Saturday's deadly parade crash in Oklahoma City believes his client may not have been under the influence of alcohol or intoxicants, but instead has a mental or physical illness. Police arrested 25-year-old Arcadia Chambers on suspicion of DUI charges after she reportedly drove into a crowd at Oklahoma State University's homecoming parade. 4 people, including a 2-year-old boy, were killed and dozens more were injured. Chambers' attorney, Tony Coleman, says he was not satisfied with the mental state of his client and alluded that Chambers may have been diagnosed with diabetes but was not receiving treatment. He also says there is a period of time where his client may have blacked out.
Although it was hours when I actually made it to Miss Chambers, there didn't appear to be the smell of alcohol coming from her body. During that entire interview, I was not satisfied at all that I was communicating with a competent individual. She doesn't remember a whole lot about what happened. There was a period where I think that, for a better lack of term, she could have even blacked out. She only remembers, from what was communicated with me, the end of the crash, people removing her from the car, shards of glass being everywhere, and her being extremely confused while at the same time trying to maintain the ability to cooperate.
Authorities are waiting for blood test results to come back to see if Chambers was under the influence of alcohol or drugs. Chambers will likely make her first court appearance on Monday. For 41 NBC News, I'm Ricco hosting. An exciting weekend in sports, a crazy college football finish, and a horse champion goes out on top. We have you covered in this weekend's Rewind. First, we start with the NBA, where the Bucks' second-year player Giannis Akumbo posterizes the Wizards' Nene Hilario for one of the best dunks of the young season. Here is a replay. To horse racing we go. The Triple Crown winner American Pharoah finished his career where else but in the lead as he took home the Breeders' Cup Classic with a record-setting time. To the college gridiron we go for one of the craziest finishes in college football this season yet. Duke and Miami battled it out with 6 seconds left on the clock, and Miami receives the kickoff, and that is when the best game of street football began. One lateral after another, Miami scoring this touchdown with 8 laterals, or is it? After a very lengthy review, it was ruled that there was no block in the back and the Miami Miracle was for real. To Oklahoma State and Texas Tech, where the Red Raiders' Jakeem Grant fields the kick in his end zone, brings it out, gets a block, and takes it all the way to the house for a 100-yard return to extend the Texas Tech lead in the game. Last but not least, the Kansas City Royals blew past the New York Mets last night in Game 5 of the World Series to win their very first World Championship since 1985. The Royals are now kings of the baseball world. And that does it for your Weekend Rewind. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for high school basketball highlights featuring Central and Northside. Kentravius Jones, the big man for Central, takes it in for the first score of the game. And then Jalen Sandifer finds Yacht Jones with a pretty decent 2-pointer right there. And then Jalen Sandifer takes it off the glass for Northside. Northside's up 4-2. And then Kentarius McCoy blocks it. Derek Evans gets it. And he gets it to go, continuing the score for Central. And then Raquan Iverson takes a deep 3 to help Central even get a bigger lead. And then Northside will try a final play of the first quarter. I don't think that one counted, but that's how the first quarter went. Central 20, Northside 7.